Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. On Thursday, Secretary Esper will deliver remarks and participate in a moderated. Over the weekend, Secretary Esper approved a request for assistance from the Department of Health and Human Services for housing support for 1,000 individuals who may need to be quarantined upon arrival from overseas travel. The DoD will only provide housing support, while HHS will remain responsible for all care, transportation, and security of these individuals. DoD personnel will not be in direct contact with these individuals, nor will these individuals have access to the base facilities beyond their housing.
On the reported strike, can you say whether AQAP has, to put it politely, a job opening at the executive?
So far, we've been asked to provide assistance at March Air Force Base for a limited number of U.S. citizens, diplomats, and their dependents that have returned and are being quarantined for 14 days. And we've been asked to potentially provide assistance for up to 1,000 individuals if necessary in the coming days. So far, that's as far as what we've been asked to do. The conversation the Secretary is going to have with the NORTHCOM commander is just to check in. This is a different new mission that we've been tasked with recently, and he wants to ensure that all of the support that the NORTHCOM commander has, he's getting, and that generally the coordination within the interagency that has been going well so far continues.
On that same topic, kind of struck by the fact that the Secretary's.
In this case, we were requested to provide housing for up to 1,000 individuals that may need to be quarantined. So the requirements were generally that in blocks of rooms of 250, so that can provide some sort of not overly dispersed, so that you have some sort of continuity of having enough support staff in the area, that they have individual bathrooms or at worst Jack and Jill bathrooms, so that individuals can be quarantined, and then access to quality and hospital systems within the local community that the CDC and HHS have identified that can handle the potentiality of anyone who comes down with the virus and being able to be moved off to an off-base health facility. So that's the request that we received, and that was the number that was given to us.
We're asking for a change in any personnel landline policy.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't.
At
March Air Force Base, I think we have just under 200. I think it's 198 individuals. So that is the only number that we have. I don't have an expected number. That's a question for State Department and CDC. We are just preparing on the back end to provide the housing if needed. I guess the hope is that no one has to be quarantined going forward, but we're prepared to help if needed.